Hello everybody, a certain reviewer here, and you're probably wondering this little layout I got here. A minute. Okay, there we go. But yeah, normally I don't talk about this kind of stuff, but this has really been everywhere pretty much recently for some strange reason. Yeah, it's Accelerator versus Siatama, the One Punch Man, you may call him. But this has been exploding on the internet for some strange reason. I mean, I get the fact that, hey, I want to see this powerful character fight against this other powerful character, but I mean, this match is just everywhere. I really, because I first noticed this when I was on YouTube and I saw like YouTube for Accelerator versus Siatama. I'm like, okay, this is this one video. I mean, then I saw maybe 2 or 3 more, and I'm like, okay, well, what's going on here? Because Railgun is popular, but I mean it's I say Railgun because Index isn't as widely known as Railgun. But you know, I mean it's you know, it's not that popular. I mean it's not like freaking One Piece or Naruto, so you know, well why? It's not I wouldn't even say it's as popular as One Punch Man. But it's like, okay, I want to see what this is, so I look it up on Bing and I get like 50,000 freaking completely separate, different fights with Accelerator and One Punch Man. I'm like, whoa, okay. It's like, it's kind of crazy. I get like 50 base, pretty much, of these websites that I go through the little pages, and it's like, okay, this is kind of crazy. It's like 2 pages of nothing but Accelerator versus Saitama fights. And it's like, I'm like, okay, whatever. You want to have fun doing those? I'm totally fine. But it's like, I read some of these because sometimes I do read comic vines and stuff of characters versus certain characters because I enjoy seeing people argue amongst themselves, fucking nerds they are. Yeah, I'm a nerd too, so shut up. But I feel like this is sort of not really well, it has an Index character on this, and it's a big controversy right now. It's pretty big for some reason. So you know what? I'm probably the only person that's ever gonna make a video on this, so why not, right? Well, actually, I think another person did, but because there is this guy, I forget his name, but he did make a video on him going to like a anime convention and seeing the same thing, pretty much, Accelerator versus Siatama. So I'm like, okay, if it's spreading to anime conventions, I mean, now I believe the reason this is so popular is because it really does just. The complete opposites fight each other, you know. Accelerator can't be hit by physical attacks. He'll freaking drop it, you know. You can't really punch him, your hand will break. With One Punch Man, it just takes a punch. So it's sort of like, okay, how can it's like the ultimate defense against the ultimate attack. You know, Accelerator is the ultimate defense, Saitama is the ultimate attack. So I mean, I could see why people would love this pair up, you know. I mean, you might as well be just shooting 2 missiles at each other, you know. I mean, at the same time hit each other, they explode, you know. And it's, you know, people, you know, I'm not too into this really. I mean, I could really care less. I think it's a pretty creative matchup. I mean, you know, you really think about it, but it's just, you know, people a lot. It's pretty much on the fence here. You know, you got. Oh, sorry, yawning. Again, I'm doing this like at night. I need to stop doing videos at night. But, basically, what was I going to say? For my freaking yawning, maybe lose my train of freaking thought and just start writing stuff down. I rarely ever write stuff down for videos, which, yeah, you can be calling me that. But, okay, yeah. So, basically, people say it's on the fence for this. It's like, Saitama wins because he's One Punch Man. He's written as a joke, and he can win anything. And it's, you know, people are like, no, Saitama can't be Accelerator because, you know, Saitama uses physical attacks. Physical attacks don't work, which I partially agree with that, honestly. But I honestly, if I were to say who'd win, honestly, I'm gonna say they both lose because, you know, I mean, One Punch Man's punch just gets reflected, and it's just, I feel like it would just cause the earth to vibrate and just explode because of the. Like, the universe can't handle that. Like his fist is just, like, scraping on the edges of Accelerator's reflection just causes the whole universe to freaking vibrate. It's, you know, that's what I see it anyway. But yeah. So people say Accelerator would win, you know, all this. So honestly, I made this video to honestly kind of address this, and it's just. I'm not gonna say who I think's gonna win, because, you know, I'm gonna be the minority, or the guy in the middle, saying, you know, they'll both pretty much die. But I just want to talk about this because it gotten like spread like wildfire. You know, I mean, I read some of these things, and most of these people don't even know who Accelerator is. So yeah, there's that. But there's a lot of stuff going around too that like I've been on some index videos a little bit here and there of him like punching girls, because, you know, I'm into that. But a lot of people say that he is the true One Punch Man or something, and people are making videos like Magic Breaker Studios did like a little animation of Toma running besides One Punch Man, and he just kind of runs off that scene with the Deep Sea King, where Genos was off, and then he kind of replaced Genos with Toma. But, you know, I mean, it's kind of weird seeing the comparisons for that, which I'm kind of proud of that too, since, you know, at least Index is getting some recognition. But yeah, this is whatever. But honestly, it came to me as a shock that I just felt like, hey, I can do a video on this, even though I'm not talking about the fight in general. It's just the whole incident in itself is just really weird. You know, like an anime that's not really well recognized versus an anime that's really, really well recognized. Like Index and Railgun have their fan bases, which are more tame than most, but I mean, the fan base compared to like One Punch Man, One Piece, Naruto isn't that big. You know, I mean. So for a small time running anime, a novel, to have a character go up against Siatama, I guess I bet that this whole thing. Sorry. Again, doing this at night. But again, I mean, this probably started with maybe just one comic fine doing this, or maybe even a YouTube video. You know, I mean, it's just I've seen a lot. There are a lot of like Index characters versus out there. Like, you have Phineas versus Galactus, you have there's a lot of Accelerator ones too. Freaking Accelerator versus Superman, Accelerator versus Hulk, versus the Juggernaut. You know, you got Misaka versus Magneto, you know, I mean, you got all this crazy stuff, which, I mean, when you really think about it, Index is basically the Marvel equivalent of the Marvel universe, basically, but in Japan. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy how Index is getting these versus fights, and it's just, like, I was never going to mention this ever. I thought, you know, hey, I mean, these are kind of fun, whatever. And then this fight, you're looking at this page, this suddenly erupts the freaking internet and YouTube. If fan art has been, well, not fan art. I've seen one, but I was on, like, a fan page. But, yeah, so it's just, you know, I mean, I like One Punch Man. Well, what am I freaking saying? Everyone loves One Punch Man. But it's just, you know, I mean, it's... he's written as a joke, so I can see people saying, oh, he's good ones every time because you're another joke parody, you know, all that stuff. Technically made a video once. Again, I'm sorry. Oh. I'll start doing videos in the day. But, so Tekking made a video once saying how, you know, he was a two-parter saying how Saitama would beat anyone, he can't really versus him with anyone, and all this stuff. But it's just, I don't know, I mean, I feel like out of all the characters that I've seen, you know, we had Superman versus Saitama, which I think when Saitama actually ended up beating Superman, but it's like, out of all the characters, I think that, you know, Accelerator has a good chance. You know, I would say Phineas, but, you know, I mean, she could die, so. But, yeah, I mean, I could definitely say Accelerator definitely has a chance more than most, and it's a pretty interesting match, honestly. You know, I wouldn't be surprised when a fan animation came out. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Screw Attack did, like, a whole thing on this. That'd be pretty cool. Because this is a pretty big debate right now. Like, pretty crazily. But, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. But, yeah, look what they did to Goku versus freaking Superman. But, yeah, whatever. But, I kind of just want to do this video addressing this controversy, this situation, You know, because it surprised me, really. It did when I just looked it up on the internet on Bing, and it's just nothing, 2 pages, nothing but Accelerator versus Siatama, Accelerator versus Siatama, you know, and then it really is a spread debate who would win. But I mean, if Screwjack did a freaking thing on this, which I highly doubt, you know, that'd be pretty cool. I'd freaking watch that. I'd review that. Give my thoughts on that. Hey, I'm all for that. But, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this, a little bit different. But I just wanted to say how, you know, index characters really seem to be doing in the versus stuff a lot. Even if, you know, they're not popular, which surprises me. But, you know, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of reactions to Accelerator recently. Like, just type in Accelerator reactions and you'll get like almost like half a page of, well, yeah, half a page of just people reacting to Accelerator, which could be good or bad, depending on where you stand on the whole reaction thing. To me, honestly, it's like I'm excited people are, you know, watching it, like, looking at it, and like, hey, Index, like, gets it more popular, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm getting kind of, I be baby barfs in my mouth a little bit. You know, I mean, I'm happy, you know, I mean, but what the heck? Why is no one reacting to Toma versus Accelerator? Like, seriously, like, that kind of upsets me a little bit, like the Railgun version. Because people are watching the Railgun version, not really the NX version. But still, I mean, come on. Well, I mean, other than that, most of the reactors aren't exactly giving a good expression to what he does sometimes. Half of them, at least. Some of them do pretty good expressions, I'll give them that. But it's like, come on. Do react to Toma versus freaking Accelerator, Railgun version. I may let that pass, because, you know, that's pretty okay. But, yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about, you know, just this whole thing going on with Accelerator versus Siatama really is just out of that, really, not out of control, but really just spark some fires here and there. But, yeah, if you guys, you know, leave in the comments, who do you think would win? Honestly, I feel like the universe would explode if they ever fought, but that's just me. But, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. On my next video will be on, what I think is going to happen on Volume 17. So, catch you guys later.